Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Firepit Conversations. This is season 2, episode 1. And y'all, we are so happy that A, we made it through season 1. B, we made it into a new year. And C, we still doing this thing at the Firepit. So welcome to season 2. Aaron.
Yeah, season 2.
What? I can't believe it's so crazy to me.
I
Already
thought we were
done.
gonna be like basketball players and be one and done, but
But nah, we got, because you know what? We got more to talk about. We got some things to talk about, right?
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
You
So,
damn right we do.
so in case you haven't been to the Fire Pit, I'm letting you all know I am one of your co-hosts. I'm Ronnie,
And then I'm Aaron, the other co-host,
and we invite y'all to have a drink
or something to smoke, or both,
or
or
both
both.
and come sit at the Fire Pit. So as you all know, we always gonna do a check-in. So I'm gonna start with my brother Aaron. Aaron, how have you been?
How have I been? I don't even have no traveling stories because I ain't been nowhere in a couple weeks. But everything's good, just looking forward to 2024, see what this new year brings and start this year on a clean slate. See what we got going on. Just you know,
Yeah.
working, get my scheduling ready for work, my quarter for the first quarter, traveling, visiting stores, all that good shit. How
Yeah.
about you, Ronnie? What's new with you, man?
Man, it's first of all, it's a new year. That I just want people to know it is 2024. We're excited. I feel like this is about to be an amazing year. I'm claiming it for everybody. So, what's new with me? I'm about to start my internship.
Round of applause.
Round of applause. Last semester in school, graduation in May. I cannot wait. I'm back at work. Christmas and winter break was amazing, and you know what? I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be back on season 2.
Me too, boy.
Right.
Me too.
Now, Aaron, we said we wanted to start a little something a little different. So we're gonna share with the people what are we doing at our fire pit, right? So I want you to share, what do you have to drink or smoke at the fire pit?
Well, me being the problem child, I'm doing a little bit of both.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm smoking on a sativa called Watermelon Skittles,
Ooh.
and I'm drinking on some Stella Rosé, Stella Peach
Ooh.
wine.
That sounds
You
like
know,
a good mix, like real fruity and sweet.
yes, that's why I'm doing it. Smoking is kind of like pairings,
Mhm.
wine pairings.
It's
So
like a wine pairing
I'm doing a wine pairing with my Mary.
with your Mary. I feel that.
How about you, brother? Looks like you got something in that cup that don't look like water, but
It ain't the water, but it's close to water. It nourishes the soul. I have a margarita made with 1800.
ooh.
Just a little splash of margarita mix, just to, mellow us out for the evening. So
So is that really considered a margarita at that point? It really is tequila with a splash of margarita mix.
henceforth, making it a margarita.
Mm-mm, I don't know. If you get
Whatever.
if you get a whiskey with a splash of Coke, does it make it a Jack and Coke? No.
Yes. It's
It
just
makes
light on the Coke, heavy on the whiskey.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, so that's what I'm drinking on.
All right, that's dope. Good catch up, Not like we didn't just see each other, but
I know, right?
um yeah, so we want to start this season talking about traditions and just things, traditions that we've done in the past, maybe that's led up to current.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Ronnie, were there any traditions that you did while growing up?
Oh gosh, I feel like we had a lot of traditions, but I feel like some of the traditions tie into like superstition. So like, just thinking about the new year, one of the things we always did for New Year, we always had to clean the house. The house had to be spotless from the back door to the front door, from the ceiling to the floor. Everything had to be clean. No clothes could be in the dirty clothes. No clothes could be in the washing machine, the dryer. Everything had to be clean. No dishes in the sink.
Mm.
Um, so that's one tradition. Um, and then another tradition, like during Christmas time, me, my niece, and my nephew will always be together on Christmas. So my mom's house was like the hub. That's where
Mhm.
everybody gathered. That's where everybody was at. And so, yeah, so Christmas time, we will always do Christmas at our house. And that was major. And then the biggest tradition that I can think of that, was my favorite tradition was my birthday. Because growing up, three of my brothers, so it was four of us, we're all Leos. So our birthdays are back to back, like a week between each other. And then my dad's birthday is 3 days after mine. And so we would always have a huge cookout, and
Mm.
everybody's name would be on the cake. But my name was the biggest and in the middle of the cake as the
Oh,
baby.
Lord. Of course.
Of course, right? Um, but yeah, those are like some of the biggest traditions that I can think of, like of what we did when I was growing up. But what about you? What were some traditions that you might have had growing up?
Oh, to be honest, I mean, I really didn't have much traditions. My mom being in a basically non-traditional kind of religion, um, like we didn't really celebrate Christmas.
Mm,
Because we have another holiday in January that she has where it's like a week of gift giving. So we would skip Christmas, birthdays. I mean, you've heard me say it. It was hard to have birthday parties, A, because we ain't had that much money, and B, it's the day after Christmas. Like,
right.
people are usually out of town, with their family. So it was hard to do that. Yeah, so with tradition, I mean, my first tradition, I mean, sad to say, would be when my friend passed away in 2009. Every year we would gather and we would have a basketball tournament, probably, for 6, 7 years. That was
Mhm.
probably really my first tradition. You know,
That's dope. So I want to go back to Christmas because I know one of the things, especially when you're a young kid, right? You come back from Christmas break, you got your new shoes, your new clothes, you talk about what all you got for Christmas. What was it like for you going back to school after Christmas break and maybe not having as much or anything because you said y'all really didn't celebrate it?
yeah. So I mean, my aunt, and I might get stuff. I would get stuff from my cousin, like Justin, and my aunt. So my mother's side, I'd get stuff, like
Okay.
little things, but it wasn't like you woke up with a Christmas tree and presents in front of the tree,
Hmm.
ever. But yeah, so for that, I mean, it was, I got used to it. At first, everybody coming back with all their fly stuff. I mean, I would get school clothes before school started,
Hmm.
and then yeah, I'd get some stuff like that first week of January when we were
Gotcha.
celebrating. But yeah, I mean, I'd come back. But I mean, I wouldn't say I didn't get anything because yeah, like I said, my cousin would give me stuff, my aunt would give me things. My aunts and uncles would get me things, but I mean, it might be like one gift from the
Each.
household. So I might get like 5 gifts on Christmas.
Hmm.
But yeah, man. Yeah.
Was Did y'all have a Christmas tree? Like, did
No.
oh, so y'all didn't even put up a Christmas tree.
Uh-uh.
Wow.
No
Okay.
Christmas tree, no shit like that. We didn't leave out no milk and cookies for Santa. We didn't do none of that shit.
So
Uh,
were you allowed to participate in Christmas things at school?
yeah, 100%. We
Okay.
ain't we wasn't Jehovah Witness.
Okay.
So we could do stuff. It was just like we didn't celebrate it. Like we would do, like I mean, in elementary school, I was in the Brockett Singers. I was in the little yeah.
The
So
Brockett.
we would,
All right.
yeah, a little white turtleneck with a red vest on.
Look at you. Brockett singers. Anybody else who listens to us, if you were a Brockett singer, please hit us up. Let us know.
Yeah, I was in the Brockett Singers. Yeah, so we would go to like nursing homes and sing. It was with my elementary school, so we do that. Like go, do yeah, nursing homes. Sometimes go to different places and just sing. And yeah, I mean it was fun for that. I mean, so yeah, I definitely got to sing Christmas songs. It wasn't like that, like I was forbidden to do Christmas. It's just like we didn't put up no Christmas tree. My mom really didn't do no Halloween shit either.
Hmm. We
But
didn't either. My dad used to say it's the devil's holiday.
it is.
So I remember one time, me, my niece, my nephew, we snuck out. My parents wasn't home when it was time for trick or treating, so me and my nephew cut up my mama's sheets and made eyes in the sheets to say that we was ghosts. And my niece had like this cheerleader skirt, and she gelled up her hair to say she was like a zombie cheerleader. And we walked
uh,
up and down the street going to trick or treating.
oh, I mean, I trick or treated now. I can remember my first trick or treat outfit.
What was it?
I was a blue Power Ranger.
The blue? No, why you wasn't the black one?
Huh?
Why you wasn't the black one? I got to
Man,
talk to mom and
because
dad.
this no, because my first trick or treating was in Florida, so with the black folks had taken it, all the
Got you.
black ones.
Got you.
I mean, if it could have been red or green, I would have picked them. I just got I wanted to be a Power Ranger. I didn't give a fuck what color it was, as long as it wasn't pink or yellow. Like I didn't care.
You didn't want to be the pink or the yellow ranger. I get you.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so that was yeah. So that's how like growing up. But I mean, so with my birthday, it was a little different too. So, my
Hmm.
aunt one year, she gave me for Christmas, she gave me a little mini TV. And then for my birthday, she gave me a DVD player. So they went
Okay.
hand in hand. So they would pair. And she gave me like a whole stack of DVDs too. So it would pair and go along with stuff. But other than that, yeah, man.
Was there ever a Christmas present that maybe you wanted, or maybe because your birthday's so close to Christmas, maybe a birthday present that you really, really wanted and never got?
Money.
Okay.
No, man. I could tell you this. Like, I can remember my first rap album I got was on Christmas. I got the Outkast Stankonia album from my cousin Justin.
Okay.
My first, it was the album I wanted. I was like, oh, I want the Outkast album. So he got that for me. That was one of the best things. It wasn't the first CD I've ever had, but it was the
Hmm.
first hip hop CD I ever had.
Right. And something you really wanted.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. I
How about
remember.
you?
So I had to be maybe in the fifth grade, and I really wanted the Talk Boy from Home Alone.
Oh,
When I tell you, I knew Santa was bringing me the Talk Boy. I had prayed on it. I had went to the altar for it. I knew I was getting it. And
and you was
Christmas
good
Day,
all year.
and
So,
I was good all year. Good grades, no trouble in school. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get this.
right.
I opened up all my gifts. No Talk Boy. Devastated. But let me to add insult to injury. My niece, who is a year older than me, she got the Talk Girl.
Ooh, you was
Pissed.
fire. You was on fire.
Pissed is the word. I was livid. I
It was
legit
only in
just
the budget for one of them, and she got it.
she should have got one from her mama or her daddy, not from my parents. That thing had it, and you can tell I'm still. That should have been my burn me up. That really ticked me off, and I remember it like it was yesterday because hers was purple, and I wanted the gray one because
Yeah,
Home Alone was the movie.
right.
No bueno, didn't get it. Pissed, devastated.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. Like, especially, I thought you were gonna say like they had wrapped it, one of your gifts up in a Talk Boy box or something. I would have said, now, see, Cookie.
Now no, she wasn't cruel like that. But it maybe I don't remember if I ever told them I wanted the Talk Boy. Maybe I just wrote it on my list to Santa. I don't know.
See, maybe that's it. You didn't tell the right person.
I know. That's so crazy. But yeah.
So that
But yeah,
was the one gift that you just
to this
to
day,
this day
to this day,
burned your ass up.
burnt me the fuck up. Now,
Mm.
like you said about your favorite gift or the Outcast album was one of your favorite. Mine was a Mickey Mouse charm to go on my gold rope necklace.
Oh,
I
you
went
thought you
back to
was
school.
Bow Wow.
You couldn't tell me shit.
You thought you was Lil Bow Wow.
Little Bow Wow, you just don't know. You
Oh,
could
dude.
I tell you, I went to school, you couldn't tell me shit. I just knew I was the shit because
You
I
was
had
the
that Mickey
shit.
Mouse charm on that gold rope chain.
Oh shit. Damn.
I know,
That's
right? It's
uh,
crazy. Um, but moving forward,
mm-hmm. Oh, I do
um,
have a tradition. Let me talk about this tradition because
okay,
I
go
really don't
ahead.
talk about. Just thought about it while we was talking. So, my daughter's mother, her family, they would go every every spring break. They would go out of town,
Hmm.
and they always went to this place. It's called Captiva Island in Florida.
Hmm.
So I went there. I did that a couple years. And it was dope. It was dope. Captiva Island, probably might never go. It's expensive, but it was just a good experience. So I would definitely say that was a tradition that I was a part of for a little bit too.
Did y'all do anything special while there?
Yeah, shit, jet skiing, parasailing, all that good shit.
Oh shit. We need to go to Captiva Island then.
I just told you it's expensive, but we could definitely go. I mean, I would love to go. They got this place called the Bubble Room.
Hmm.
It got like bubble bread. All the people would dress up in like um Boy Scouts and Girl Scout uniforms. That was like their uniform,
Hmm.
Man, and it just had like pictures of famous people all throughout the restaurant. It was decorated. It was beautiful. Um, but yeah, we would do that every year for a couple of years.
I love that. That's dope. And I'm glad that you said that because I was just thinking like as you grew up and became an adult, before us meeting, but after childhood, did you have any other traditions that maybe you came up with or something you did with you and your daughter or whatever? Like, are there any traditions that you've kind of created now as an adult?
Yeah, me and April would go to Florida.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, every year, man. They see this is the people that want to talk about. Let's go to Panama City Beach and all that nasty shit. I was like, I will not go to the armpit of Florida. I need to go to Clearwater.
Mm.
Tampa. So I started tradition of that. My brother was down there too. He used to live down there. And he actually his buddy's father owned an apartment complex.
Oh, that's dope.
So we would like one day drove down there, we would stay there. And then eventually we found this place. We used to stay at the same hotel. It's called the Clarion. We would stay there every time. We even stayed there last time. Yeah. The and go to the restaurant across the street called Lenny's. Lenny's Clearwater. Oh yeah, man. Top notch breakfast. Okay, let me tell you something. Go there every year. I go there every day, every breakfast I could. That's how good that shit is.
Oh,
So
wow.
Lenny's in Clearwater, Florida. We love you. So
Okay.
were there any traditions that I know you know. So is there any traditions you do like when you were growing up now, maybe even with your mother and Big Ron?
So two things, and it's always centered around my birthday. We know, in case y'all listeners, y'all don't know, my birthday is a big deal. It should be a big deal. Banks, schools, everything should be closed, but it's not. But we're
Yeah.
working on it becoming a federal holiday. But
Yeah, he want a key to the city.
I do, and to every city, every major city at least. But so my dad and me, our birthdays are 3 days apart. So more in the last few years, we would always try to like he would try to take me out for my birthday, and then I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
take them out for his birthday, and then it
Right.
was just always like the bill would come or we couldn't schedule one. So what we've started to do is alternate years. So on the even years, so like 2024, I'll treat my dad. on the odd years, my dad will treat me, and we'll just combine the birthday. So that's just something, because you know my dad. My dad do
Yeah.
not be caring about nothing.
He'll
You
be, man, he
know,
like me, man. And he that's gonna be me when I get older. I ain't gonna give a I don't give a shit about shit now, but well, at that
but when you
age,
get older, you really gonna give shit about shit.
I ain't gonna give. I'm be like the guy from what was it, Gran Torino, when he was talking about get off my yard. That's gonna be me, man. Get the fuck off
A
my grass.
grumpy old man. Don't be a grumpy old
I'm
man.
not gonna be grumpy unless y'all gonna cut it. Y'all cut it. I'll pay y'all for y'all to cut it now. But don't be
Okay.
standing on my grass,
Okay.
smoking y'all's devil's lettuce and shit.
And then I think the other major tradition is probably just between Tony and I.
Uh,
Like for our anniversary every year, instead of exchanging gifts, we just plan a trip. Sometimes it's domestic, sometimes it's international, but we just plan a trip every year for our anniversary. So we've gone to Turks, we've gone to Puerto Rico. We just do like different trips for our anniversary. And then because our birthdays are a month apart, he plans my birthday, I plan his birthday. But because I'm 1 month older, he knows he has to plan me a dope ass birthday
oh
because your
yeah.
birthday is in 1 month.
Because if it's pizza and popcorn, oh yeah, guess
You
what you
getting
get
peanut
for
butter and
your birthday?
jelly and potato chips.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So,
The pressure be on him.
yes. And I will say this one, I guess, tradition, ritual, superstition, whatever you want to call it, I have taken into from my childhood to adulthood is the cleaning the house of the new year. I gotta
Yeah.
have a clean house. I want the grass cut. I want the clothes washed. I want the dishes clean, put up. I want all the bedding washed and clean. I want a clean house to just usher in that new year. That's
Yep.
so important to me.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I definitely get it. Um, I mean, I guess since we moving up the ladder of traditions, we can go a little further. We
Okay.
next up. So since we've met, I know we've
Mhm.
started our own traditions.
We have.
Um,
Hmm.
so for instance, Thanksgiving.
Okay. Talk about it.
Okay. So for Thanksgiving, we alternate holidays, just to tell y'all the truth. So Thanksgiving, we come up there, we go to Tony's family, always doing something, always showing love. So thank you guys for that. Good ass food, good ass people. Um, yeah, so we come up there for Thanksgiving. Usually spend what, a week up there,
Hmm.
like Monday to Saturday, something like that. And then come Christmas, which would be the next holiday, y'all come down here because it'd be my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And we spend a good 3 to 5 days down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess because I am a birthday person, this be me. Whatever you want to do for your birthday, I'm in there. We start talking to April 2 months in advance. What's the plan? What we doing? Where we going? Where we going to eat? What do you want to do? You say you say it, ain't nothing to it. We gonna do it. And what I think is so important about creating traditions when you didn't grow up together is like, I don't want to say that it's robbed from you because I don't feel that way, but I feel like those are Christmases and
It
Thanksgivings
was
that you can never
pawned.
get back.
It wasn't robbed, it was pawned.
That might be a good word to describe, but you can never get them back. Like we could never share those 30 some odd Christmases and Thanksgivings together. But I
Right.
think it's so dope that we just kind of made it happen in this way. And I don't even think we like it initiated as oh, let this become our tradition. It literally
Right.
was like, y'all was like, oh, well, we're gonna come up there for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then y'all came up, we had a bomb ass time,
Yeah.
ate a lot of fucking food. And then we was
Ooh.
like, well, we'll come down for Christmas.
Yeah.
Boom. And then the next year it happened. And then the year after that, it happened again. And so
Right.
it has now become a tradition that like everybody knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's just like, oh, when are y'all coming up? When are
Right.
y'all
What
coming down?
day?
What day? Yeah. It's not like, oh, so where are we doing? Yeah. So I think that's dope because it's really, just us and we get, like you said, we get to create these memories. Like not looking back like at what we've missed, but like how can we do this stuff going forward? And
Yeah. So I have a question though.
All right. I might have
You
an in.
know, I'm sure that you and your family had already been doing things for Thanksgiving prior to us connecting.
Uh,
Was there ever any, I don't want to say issues, but like hesitancy, apprehension, a little tough discussion about like, oh, so we about to start spending Thanksgiving up there type thing? Like, was it ever a thing? Or was it just like, boop, that's it. That's what we're doing.
yeah, no, it was never a tough decision because previously we were just like we was the Thanksgiving hoppers. We'd go ahead, go to April mom house. We might stop at Justin's house. We might stop at Tank's house. So that was us. So really it was just like, okay, so now this is our solid plan. We don't,
Mhm.
everybody know at this point what we doing. So we don't even get asked. I mean, we did this year. Tank was just like, oh, y'all, we're gonna invite y'all to Thanksgiving. We were like, oh yeah, we going to Charleston.
Facts.
But yeah, no, it hasn't been an issue, I guess. Yeah, no, it was never a damn issue, really.
Right.
How about for y'all? Like, was it ever a conversation? Was it ever like, you know what, Ronnie? It's cool. But so I guess beforehand, how were you guys doing it before?
So, you know, I moved here. I moved to Charleston from Ohio. And so Tony's family really became an extension of my family. So we had
Mm,
always spent Thanksgiving with his family. And my parents would even go up there. And then we'd
right.
spend Christmas with his family. And again, my parents would always go to his parents' house. And so
Hmm.
for Christmas, let me start. For Christmas, it wasn't an issue, but it was a conversation that had to be had because his family, they're very close knit. And so they had
Right.
always like spending Christmas together was
Hmm.
the thing. And so wasn't an issue at all. We just navigate instead of Christmas dinner, we do Christmas breakfast and
Breakfast.
then we get
Yeah.
on the road and head to Atlanta.
Right. Right.
Um,
Right.
Thanksgiving, first of all, Paulette had already met you
Yeah.
in April before Thanksgiving, and so she had already loved y'all. And she's like really one of the most sweetest people in the world. She will invite everybody to her house if she could. So she
Right.
was just like, "Oh, y'all can come for Thanksgiving," and it wasn't no problem. I think the issue was it almost felt like I was living in a bubble
Uh.
because I'm just like, oh yeah, that's we going to Thanksgiving, not realizing that we also hadn't told anybody in our families
Hmm.
that I was adopted and had
Hmm.
a brother. So so
Hmm.
here you come and people are like, well, who's that? I'm like, oh, that's my brother. And they're like, I thought you said your brothers were, older. And then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I forgot like, oh, like, dude, you really ain't tell nobody. So
Yeah.
now you got some explaining to do.
Yeah. I think the first one was a little different. What was the first one? The first one was at their house, right?
Was at their house, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
outside.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't bad. It was just like you're so enjoying this moment of catching up and getting to know
Right.
and establishing this relationship that you just forget, like, oh shit. Like even when we started this podcast, I had people in my family calling me like, I didn't know you hold on, wait. You have a brother that I
Yeah.
don't know. You're adopted. Like people were, a little upset, a little frustrated. But again, I
Yeah.
feel like I was living in that bubble.
Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, at this point in time, now that we get definitely got season one done, you start, hey, I was adopted. Oh, you were. Oh, I want to learn more. Oh,
Listen to the podcast
Firepit conversations. Go listen to it.
on all major platforms.
Because it ain't no long story short.
No,
I
not at
mean, I
all.
guess there is. You could just be like, oh, I just found out I was adopted, blah, 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 blah. But it's still a long story because then they're gonna ask the questions. Go listen to the podcast.
Right.
I
Just
just
and then if you have any questions, just hit us up on social media. Give us a question. We'll answer it on the season finale.
yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
it.
Um,
That's it. That is it. Like I just.
is there a tradition that maybe we haven't started yet that you're like, let's explore this
I
as
want to
being one?
instead of Christmas presents, I want to go somewhere for Christmas. I've been
Okay.
saying that. Like, presents are good, but like you give people presents by, June, July, they ain't using them no more.
Right.
Maybe even sooner. experience is something that you can't take away. Pictures at the experience is something you can't take away. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind. I mean, I get it. The only problem is it's expensive to travel there, but I wouldn't mind trying a tradition like that. Maybe going, you know, Arizona, Colorado,
Yeah.
wherever. Just
Yeah.
finding a spot, and for that tradition, it doesn't have to be the same place every year. It's just like, hey, this is where we're going.
Just a place.
We're going to the DR for Christmas. We're going to Puerto Rico, whatever, Costa Rica, whatever for Christmas.
I think that would be dope. Tony's been talking about wanting to do like a cabin trip for Christmas, waking up in the cabins,
With
and
some
just having a
mushrooms.
bunch of family. What you say?
With some mushrooms. Magical ones.
Shiitake, mushrooms, portobello.
No. Not those kind of mushrooms. No, I'm not gonna say yeah, I gotta do them. I will have some.
Yeah, you go. I'm gonna bring a drink to the fire
I'm gonna
pit.
drink that too.
And I think yours kind of goes along with exactly what I was thinking about as far as like a tradition. Like we all did go to Clearwater with y'all, which was such. If y'all have never, I had never heard of Clearwater, Florida. Let me, never heard of it until this dude here, and I was just like, oh, okay. The water is it's clear, and I know that it sounds so like cliche, but it is clear water and it's warm. It's beautiful. I would like to make us going on an annual siblings trip.
Just the siblings or plus one?
No, I said, we come with our spouses. What you
Right.
mean? We come with our better
I
half.
mean, yeah, I was just asking like which so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind that. So like how extended do you want it to go? Like all if you are a sibling of ours, you're invited?
I would, I
Or a
think
sibling cruise?
I said
Annual
a trip. It
sibling
don't
cruise.
matter what kind of trip. I think a trip would be dope. And I also think that like we should extend it to all siblings,
Yeah.
all near, far, adopted, biological, close relationship, non-close relationship. I think we should invite everybody. Now, who come, and who
Right.
don't. But we can extend it to everybody.
Yeah. It's almost like an annual family reunion with just the sibling.
With
An
15
annual
kids.
sibling reunion.
Right. With 15 kids. No, 16. It's a lot.
It's a lot, boy. That'd be a time.
That would be a time. But see, we got to do something to where we can't like rent no Airbnb. It got to be something to where everybody pay their portion. And if they don't pay their portion, it don't impact everybody else. Because when you
A
get a bunch of black
cruise.
folk together, a cruise might be good.
A cruise. That means you can get whatever room you want. You want an
Right.
ocean view, get that, whatever. But what package you want, we because we get the drink package.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
but and then so that really wouldn't impact anybody. And then you can make that easy. You can even make it easy to get a little travel agent. They'll find us one.
Oh, and I got a travel agent. My girl, hashtag the traveling educator. Uh, yeah, I think that's her handle, the traveling educator. Hashtag she books all my trips. Okay, all of them. She
Oh.
booked our trip to DR, Mexico, somewhere
Now
else. I
here's
can't
the
remember.
thing. So I've never used a travel agent. I've always
Mhm.
wanted this. Is it a can you like let's say I wanted to plan one for June or July, 6 months ahead.
Yeah.
Is it a I could pay monthly?
Yes. Yes. So the way, shout out Brittany Nicole, that's my travel agent. So the way she does it is, and she's so flexible, and I love this. So I could be like, I want to go on a trip. I don't really know where I want to go, but I've been to these places. I don't want to go to those places no more. Give me something else. She gives you an array of options, and there's a deposit that you have to pay. And I feel like it's the insurance. Like if the
Yeah,
insurance
right,
is
right.
150, that's the deposit is 150. And then you can pay monthly, and she will tell you how much, like she'll divide it up by the months because you have to also pay it. It has to be paid in full by like I think 45 days before the trip.
For the
So
trip.
like she'll
Okay.
go ahead and map it out. This is how much you need to pay. Now you can pay more, you can pay less, but if you pay less, you're gonna pay more in the end.
Right.
And she does that, and she sends reminders, and she texts you. She makes sure that your travel arrange like it's really great. to have someone to just kind of do all the legwork and you just pay the money. She even does automatic draft. So like if you say the last day of the month, go ahead and take out the $300, she'll
Yeah.
make sure it's taken out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She's a beast.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just need to work on getting my passport, and then I will be in there like swimwear.
Get your passport. Yeah. So okay, so are we committing to a trip in 2024?
I say at least two.
At least two.
One sibling one.
One sibling one. And we inviting
Yeah, I say that's the one we
all.
do. Like, cause I mean, well, you're gonna have a lot going on in June, July.
If we plan accordingly, Brittany will find us a good trip.
I
Because she
know,
also
but
will ask you what's your budget.
yeah, I mean, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. She must be one of us. Um,
You know this.
she, she for the people. But no, you're gonna have a lot going on. June, July be.
And I need a vac. I am graduating in May. I do need a
Mm.
celebratory trip.
So why don't we take one in May? May might be good.
Now you know I'm working. You know I only get 3 PTO days.
Yeah.
Now you know
And you
this.
out of school in June, right?
June 20th is my last day of work.
So maybe because I mean, before July 4th.
Are you trying to? But do you want this to be your anniversary trip also? Like you trying to kill two birds
No,
with one
we
stone?
saying that we could do the sibling trip early.
And then you're gonna do another trip for your anniversary?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we gonna plan for it. Let's plan for it.
Yeah, it's just in discussion. It's in
It's
discussion.
it's it's in discussion. Now I can't do a 5 day cruise. Too long.
No.
Three and
That's
impossible. I got a bad spades hand. Three and impossible.
okay. Like
Okay.
four would be perfect because don't they count it? Your first day boarding counts as a day.
Yes.
Okay, so 1 day boarding, 2 days traveling, and then the fourth day deboarding. That's
Okay.
what we need.
I can do that.
That's what we need. I mean, yeah, because I did a cruise. I think it was a 3 day cruise, and it was like it was good. It was in and out. You like, maybe I can have a little more time. But 5 days, that's a long ass time. I'm be like, I don't want to even see water come out the faucet.
I've been on 2 cruises, both were 5 day cruises. By that fourth day, I was ready to come home. I just lay in the bed. I didn't even go to the dinner. I ordered room service. I'm ready to go.
Oh, you were irritated.
I was ready to go. I was ready. I was ready to get into a grown folks bed, not them little bitty beds they got. I wanted a full size bathroom, not them little porta potties that they have in
Yeah,
them rooms. And I was ready to go home.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
that.
So traditions are great. And I think that as adoptees go into reconnecting or connecting with families, I think it's important to create your own traditions that are not based on anything else but that new core
Right.
family. So
Now, here's a
yeah.
question.
Hmm.
Will we invite Sonny and Ann?
It's called a siblings trip.
So
Siblings trip.
that's
I,
a
d-
hard.
I don't
Is
think
that a
we
hard
at the
no?
point.
Okay. So it's not a hard no, but it's a for right now.
It's kind
Not
of like
right.
a hell no right now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's 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 a hard no.
It's
It's a hard
giving
no right
hell
now.
no right now.
Not right now. Now it's open to change though.
Okay. See, so it's not a hell to the
It
no.
No, it's
It's
not a
a
hell to no.
it's a
Mm-mm.
heck no. It's a
It's a
heck.
hell no. It's a
Oh,
hell no. It's definitely a hell no, but a hell no right now.
okay. I like that. I
You like
like.
that? That's fair.
I like that. I think that's a
We
good.
have some other ish to work out before they can be invited on a trip. Because I paid too much money on a trip to not
They
enjoy the
have.
trip.
Oh no, I'm gonna enjoy the trip regardless. That's what you tripping about. I'm gonna enjoy the fucking trip.
Facts. All right, brother. Well, we coming up onto the end of the session. So, like we said, traditions are important. Make
Mhm.
sure that when you are connecting with your birth family and it's a positive experience, that you can create your own memories, new traditions just for y'all. I think that's important. Um, but now I want to know what burnt you up. You know, it's our last session, and the people really like this part of this segment of the podcast. So Aaron,
They really did. They like this burn you up.
people do really like it. They want to know what burned them up. They feel connected to us when we tell them
Yeah.
what burned us up. So I'm going to give the spotlight to
You
you.
know what would be dope? What if we could get some people to write in what burned them up this week, and we could start reading people's shit, like what burnt they
Yes.
up.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna put it on our social media.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about ours, but we could also add maybe 2 or 3 people like was that might be funny, might be what that burned you up. I feel you. You on the prayer list, like
Facts.
so. What
But
burned you?
Norfleet,
No,
what burnt you up this week? What recently? What burnt you up?
childish behavior in the workplace.
Oh,
But
clap back. What
I
you
don't want to
talking
say
about?
too much. I don't want to incriminate myself too much. But I mean,
Okay.
childish behavior in the workplace is very something that has burned me up recently. Um,
Can you describe
let's
the
see.
childish behavior without incriminating yourself?
Tattletelling.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Tattletelling on shit where you could have conversations with grown adults. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I think that's basically what set me on fire this week. Boy, you should see me today. This week. Oh yeah. I was like, I'm over this shit. And just and then that also goes to say, just people, talking with respect.
Mm-hmm.
I deal with a lot of adults, and then just be treated with respect. Like, I will never disrespect the people that I work with for, um, partner with, whatever you want to call it. Um, there has to be a line that we don't cross
Right.
of respect. And I feel like sometimes that line gets blurred.
Mm.
I know times get frustrating. I know stuff happens and it's a lot of venting, it could be venting, I guess, but like don't ever attack me. Uh, because I'm
Ever.
liable to answer emotionally back to you. So, and I had to check myself a couple times this week because of that.
It sounds like
Because I
you should have
almost had
checked somebody else. You shouldn't have checked
I
yourself.
I wish I could.
Mm. I
I
got you.
wish I could, but I gotta, play the corporate game, the corporate world. I can't be coming out here acting nigga all the time, But sometimes, I mean, it just feel like I feel people think they're above you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And we're all equals in this thing. You just because you were able to open up a store doesn't mean you're better than me.
Ooh. Oh, now you talk about I choose violence. I feel like on tonight you choosing violence. That's how I
I don't
feel.
think so. I think I'm
Oh.
speaking honest truth.
Mhm.
I don't want to say too much because yeah, there are people watchers out there. But I mean, I really don't care, but I'm gonna keep it classy too and professional.
And
Um,
professional. Because that's what we do.
that's it. You know what I'm saying? While I'm at the pit, I'm suit and tie, Justin Timberlake, motherfuckers, like
Okay. Oh, big
button
fact.
it up. But no, yeah, that's what kind of burned me up this week. I've already prayed on it that it don't even get to me this week. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I could do it, take it no more.
Not 2 weeks in a row.
Not 2 weeks in a row.
Mm-mm.
Hell to the no.
Not
But
today, not tomorrow. I'm with you.
but yeah, what burned you up this week, Ronnie?
So
And
we went to the DR
oh
before
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, huh?
It was an amazing trip. It was beautiful. The weather was nice. Good people. But what burnt me up is getting to the airport. And we had to check a bag. My whole check bag process from beginning to end was just not good the whole trip.
Who'd
So
you fly with?
leave, huh?
Who'd you fly with? Because we call out airlines over here.
So I flew with American
Oh, see.
going and coming. And I
Hmm.
don't mind American. I had a first on the flight, I had an amazing flight attendant. She was so cool, fun, yada, yada, yada. Awesome. My issue was at the check bag place. So first of all, when we
Mm.
were leaving Charleston,
Mhm.
they have these checkout bag areas where you have to do all this information to get your own baggage tag to put it on your own bag, but to then take it to the desk for them to weigh it and put it on the belt.
Mhm.
What irritated me the most was like, if I ultimately gotta come up here anyway, and y'all don't have nobody up here, the line is clear.
Mhm.
Why am I doing this shit myself?
Shit, I mean, I do the same thing. It depends. If there's a line, I go ahead and tag my bag. I'll
But
go ahead and tag it. But sometimes it'd be like one person in
in the line,
the Delta, whatever they call, like Sky Priority. That's what they call it. So if it'd be like 1, 2 people, oh yeah, I'm going right up to that Sky Priority and fucking y'all can do this shit. Y'all gonna ask for my ID, weigh it. All y'all got to do is add printing the fucking tag and
but
put it on.
here was the issue, Aaron. The issue was the lady was standing at where you would go into the line, like not at the desk. She was standing at the entry thing to the line, and she was just like, "Oh, you have to do it yourself." But there was nobody in the line, so I'm just like, but there's nobody in the line, and I have to end. I still have to go there anyway. Like you
Right.
still have to weigh my bag. You still have to weigh my bag on the belt. If there's nobody in line, why can't I just go straight up to the desk and let y'all go ahead and do the bag thing, put the thing
Right.
on? Like, why do I, if I have to do all this, I need a discount on my ticket. If I have to do all of this, why do I do it myself? And then fast forward, we're leaving the DR. We leaving the DR, they would not let me get my boarding pass. It was like, oh, you got to see an agent. You got to see an agent. I'm like, okay, I don't get whatever, but whatever. Get to the agent thing. He shows me the ticket. He's like, you see this? It means you've been randomly selected. I
Was
said,
this
randomly
because you were
selected for
flying out of
what?
international?
Yes,
Uh,
it's four of us. Why didn't nobody else get randomly selected to get searched? Me. And it always happens to me. And I'm trying to figure out like, what is it? Is it these good
it's your
looks?
name.
I don't
They
understand.
didn't have your looks when they had your that they
They
randomly
got the picture
selected.
of my passport.
Oh yeah, they because Ronnie Jacobs doesn't sound like a real person's name. Maybe that's what it is.
How does it not? That's my daddy's name. How does it not sound
Yeah,
like a real
it
person?
sounds
That's a
like a
real
name.
person.
It sounds like an alias.
Mm-mm. I have been so what burnt me up in short, what burnt me up is the whole process of the baggage claim check-in process. First of all, if ain't nobody in the line, don't make me self-check out. Go ahead and let me go to the desk. Second of all, stop randomly selecting people to be in security. It's not okay. I feel targeted as a black man in America.
Where you patted down to?
So we were taken through security. And this was the dope part. Like, we didn't have to wait in TSA. I guess that was nice. But all four of us, although I was the only one being pat down and searched, I had to go into a corner, felt up on my whole body to make sure that I wasn't carrying whatever they thought I was carrying or whatever. But that's so I'm gonna ask you this, Aaron. Has that happened to you? Have you not been randomly selected for security?
Oh, you mean like when you go? So listen, it happens every trip, either going or coming back. I get the going through the little thing, put your hands up, boom, let's do a groin test. But the other time where I might not get the groin test, they always want to touch on my hair. You know, they want to check the hair.
Check the hair.
That's it, maybe do the back. But every time with that, I'm used to it at this point. I go through, this is how I do. I walk through there and I turn back around and look at the machine and I see, oh, it says my motherfucking groin. Let's do it. That's how I've
But
gotten
do
it
you
down.
ever have the thing where they gotta wipe your hands to see
Yeah,
if you
where
have?
they put that and see if you have powder, like residue
But
on your
why?
hand.
But why? But you're not curious as to why it's always us? Because I continue. I promise you, it continuously happens to me. It's been happening since I was 17 years old.
I mean, yeah. So the first time I flew with Hap, they put me in like the bomb sniffing box. Like the first time I ever flew. And they closed both doors and you got just sitting there. And I was trying to go out the door and locked. I said, the fuck is going on? Is this how jail feels? Because I'm never going there. Because
I'm not going there. It's not even
I'm
my type of
through.
people in there. I'm
Right.
good.
So yeah, so I'm you know what? I never but it as far as like so did they search your bag too?
I don't know if they searched my bag because my bag was already. So remember, I couldn't get my boarding pass. And so we had to go to the kiosk to not only get my boarding pass, but to get my bag checked in. So they took my bag. So maybe they did check my bag.
Oh, they would usually leave a note in there that'd be like, hey,
Oh,
your
I don't be
bag,
looking at
whatever.
notes. I hurry up
They
and
might have
unpack.
put it in there, it was randomly, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now I don't, I mean, they ain't never searched my bag. I mean, no, when I have my carry-on, my carry-on always gets when it's going down to the belt, you see it stop, my shit always goes to the left.
I mean, I find it to be annoying. I don't want to be continuously searched, and
Right.
I don't want to have to check out my own bag, especially if there is no one in the line. Like the
So
lady,
how do
I'm
you
like,
feel about
bitch, you
bagging
could have
your
been at a
groceries?
job, huh?
How you feel about going to the store and having to bag your own groceries?
I don't mind that because guess what? I don't have to scan my own groceries, bag them, and then go pay somebody else. I pay right there, and I can walk out the store.
Right.
These people made me put all this information in, get my little bag thing, put the bag tag on my bag, and then still got to go up to the desk to sit here for you to still type in more information to ask me for my ID. Bitch, I already got the bag tag. What's the problem? I done did my
Right.
job. Do
Right.
yours.
Right. They just making sure it's going to the right place.
I don't feel like that
Have
bullshit.
they ever lost your luggage?
No.
See, that's why
I'll
they
knock
take
on
these
wood. Never.
they take extra precautions.
Don't try to make me think about the bright side. I'm saying
Or I got another option. Fly
Mhm.
Delta.
I have been
Fly
checked by
Delta.
Delta too.
Hey, listen, Delta, I don't care being checked by them because I feel like, especially flying out of Atlanta, oh, you're not flying Delta?
Oh, you feel prestigious.
Oh, yes. So, what Delta flight are you on? Oh, I'm flying United. Don't talk to me,
The
peasant.
filth. Peasant. I'm not fooling with you. But no, so that's what burnt
Ah,
me up. I just don't feel like I should have to check my bag and have to go to the desk. And I don't feel like always being searched. I feel like this, if y'all want to fill up on me, you're gonna have to pay me and my man because you don't get to just fill up on me for free. That's all I'm
and then
saying.
sometimes you can tell some people they do it fast. Then you get the people that want to take they like motherfucker. If you don't
How you
holler
go
enough,
all up my thigh?
touch my right sack, then go around to the other side, touch your left sack and left nut, and then be fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're good to go. Oh, motherfucker, you should have knew about it when I didn't flinch when you did it to the right side.
Okay. Because wasn't nothing there. But
Nothing. You might as well have told me bend over and cough at this point. And I tried to, I was wondering, I was like, maybe it's the pants. Maybe it's the
you
jeans.
tried
Maybe
new
it's the
pants?
sweatpants. I've been trying everything. I don't like wearing jeans because I don't like having to take off my belt, then have to put it back on.
Right.
So I usually do sweatpants. I've done the sweatpants. I did my Adidas sweatpants. It doesn't fucking
It don't
matter.
matter.
It
It
don't
don't
matter.
matter. I want to really figure out like what is it. I don't know.
I mean, the guy told me I don't know if he was joking. He was like, "It's because you probably have a big package." I said, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
Lost.
but you definitely got to pay me then. You can't be filling me up of no, this for mine and mine's only. You can't be now. Come on now. Now that's crazy.
Yeah, but yep.
Well, that's what burnt me up, and I feel better. So thank you for letting Fire Pit Conversations be my place of refuge and
Yeah.
peace.
And let's talk about it. We want y'all to send in some stuff, what burns y'all up.
What burnt you up? Let
Yeah,
us
I mean,
know.
we along with questions that you might have for us.
Because
Question and what burns you up. Send them
because
both.
as you know, at the season finale, we're gonna answer the questions.
Mm-hmm.
So
And if we have a lot, we might could have 2 episodes of question asking.
Bloop, bloop.
We'll give y'all a bonus, but y'all got to give us enough questions. Like these,
Facts.
not as many questions mean we can only have one episode.
Big facts. So again, I am your co-host, Ronnie.
And I am Aaron. I'm sorry, I'm a little delayed right now.
And this is Firepit Conversations. Please follow us on Instagram at Firepit Conversations.
Or on TikTok, Firepit_conversations.
And again, we offer you to.
And we on Google Podcasts now, bitch.
We on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. So until next time, grab your drink
And smoke or smoke.
and
Come sit at the fire pit.